target, Agent.
Enemies within 15 meters receive a debuff, amplifying weapon damage against them by 20%. Eliminating a debuffed enemy with your weapon disorients other enemies within 5 meters and amplifies weapon damage by 5% for 10 seconds, stacking up to 5 times. The talent is Apex Predator. The gear set is Hunter's Fury.
You want some? Come get some.
Agent, the name of the game is Close Range. Before we get into that, if you like the content, and hey, you already know what to do.
Out of the mainframe, the fan grows.
With 2 pieces of Hunter's Fury, increases your shotgun and SMG damage by 15%. 3 pieces, armor on kill, 20%, health on kill, 50%. 4 pieces give you Apex Predator. With the chest piece, you get the talent Endless Hunger, increasing the duration of your Apex Predator stacks from 10 seconds to 30 seconds. With the backpack, you get the talent Overwhelming Force, increasing the radius of disorient on Apex Predator kills from 5 meters to 10 meters. Now let's get into gameplay and applications. Now for Hunter's Fury to actually be effective, you do have to be up close and personal. In this build, we're using the lefty named Shotgun with Perfect Sledgehammer. Dealing damage with a grenade applies a mark on the target. Targets with the mark will take 40% more damage to armor and have a negative 30% movement speed. Mark will disappear after 10 seconds. We are also using the Chatterbox exotic SMG with the talent Incessant Chatter. When you reload, rate of fire is increased by 20% for each enemy within 15 meters for the duration of that magazine. Max stacks 5. Heals refill 50% of your magazine. For the mask, Hunter's Mask, weapon damage, critical hit damage, and critical hit chance. For the backpack, we're using the Liquid Engineer brand set Bellstone Armory. 1 piece gives armor regen with armor core, critical hit damage, hazard protection, and a critical hit damage mod. The talent Perfect Bloodsucker. Killing an enemy adds and refreshes a stack of plus 12% bonus armor for 10 seconds. Max stacks is 10. For the chest piece, we're using a Sokolov chest piece. 1 piece gives 10% SMG damage that we can use with our Chatterbox. Weapon damage, critical hit damage, critical hit chance, and a critical hit damage mod. We're also utilizing the Obliterate. Critical hits increase total weapon damage by 1% for 10 seconds. Stacks up to 25 times. We're also using the Hunter's Fury gloves with weapon damage and a critical hit damage rolled. It came with critical hit chance, but we didn't need that with the Chatterbox, so we went into critical hit damage. For the knee pads, Hunter's Fury knee pads, weapon damage and critical hit damage. For the holster, we're using a Hunter's Fury holster, weapon damage and critical hit damage. We're not completely optimized in this build. With this build, we're getting 55.4% critical hit chance, which will get you up there, and 148.9% crit hit damage.
That's the target, Agent. Target down. Good job.
So at this moment, a buddy of mine decided to join in out of the blue. And normally I don't mind, but when this happened, this kind of like messed up my train of thought, right? And right here, if I would have used the Chatterbox instead of the shotgun, I would have decimated this whole group single-handedly. Now normally it stacks, right? Or I would say scale. Correction. It scales when teammates join your group. Enemy scale, the number, all that. However, with the Chatterbox, it doesn't really matter too much because more enemies means faster bullet speed, right? More RPMs. So that doesn't really matter. All in all, I had a lot of fun with this build, and I'm actually gonna push optimizing this build a little bit further. I want to get it just right.
Got the target. Nice.
That agent needs assistance.
Looks like you earned yourself another bounty. Well done.
And that is it for this video. However, that is not it for Hunter's Fury. We got another build in store, but you'll have to stay tuned for the next one. And hey, listen, we got a membership. You want to support the channel? Join. It's cheap, but the service is not. Quality is not. Feel me? We also got a store. Check it out. Let me know what you think of the build. Okay? Store, all that good stuff. That's all I got. One time. For the one time. Out. Brewsquad. Thanks for watching. Evimus, Ludimus, Imperimus. We drink, we play, we dominate. Brewsquad. Get involved.